Hello, welcome to Real Frank Movie Reviews. In this episode, we review the new movie Gran Turismo, starring David Harbour, Orlando Bloom, and Archie Madekwe. This movie is for all those parents that said playing video games is a complete waste of your time. Boy, were you wrong, parents. It turns out you can make a career from playing video games. Who knew? And parents, this is a true story. Mad video game skills, baby. Woohoo! Does this movie make you want to buy the whole steering wheel pedal kit with the whole cage thing and start playing race car games? Could this be the movie of the year and dethrone Barbie? Let's get into all that next.
Real Frank.
All right, let's get right into it. All those parents out there that got mad at their kids for playing video games all the time, you can make a professional career out of gaming. The movie is inspired by a real story of Jann Mardenborough, a Gran Turismo player who became a professional race car driver, a failed former race car driver, and an idealistic motorsport exec who risked it all to take on the most elite sport in the world. Ooh. In any video game story, you have to have the disgruntled parent. And we do. Jann's dad has no faith in him. Jann's dad believes that he's wasting his time. Jann's dad was a former professional soccer player, or football, and he expects a lot from his son. He has a brother. His brother is following in his father's footsteps. His brother is a good soccer player. But Jann, all he wants to do is play video games, and his father sees no value in that. Wink. Look, everybody, an Orlando Bloom sighting. Where the hell has he been? Gran Turismo, look at all those games. Look at all those editions of that game. Now, Jann finds out his buddy runs an arcade, I think. They never really were clear on that. But he's in an arcade. His buddy hooked him up. He's got an account. And all of a sudden, Orlando Bloom's character is a marketing guy, gets Nissan on board, and they're going to create this competition where the racers are going to race, and whoever wins the race will get a free ticket ride into this school to become a professional driver. And as you can see here, this is a screenshot of the game showing him that he had an invitation to the race for the Academy training program. Now, things that were done really well in this movie were the graphics from the video game play and the integration into the real world. Those were done fantastic. Some other great things in this movie were the way the camera angles were filmed, the way the camera wiggled and moved, the overhead shots, the music, the sound was fantastic. It kept you and pulled you into the movie. And of course, David Harbour is going to be the pit chief or chief engineer or the guy in the pit crew. Why don't we just call him what he really is? Robert Duvall. He's playing the Robert Duvall role. So when you win the race, you get accepted into this driving school where they have simulators, just like the video game, and then they're taught how to actually drive the car. And once again, I'd like to point out how good the graphics were from displaying into the car and in through the video game. There's some scenes where Jann is struggling in a race, and then he visualizes it from the video game perspective, and the way the transition from the real life to the video game was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that part of the movie. And with every movie, we gotta have a bad guy. Here's our bad guy. And here's another bad guy. Remember him? And the bad guy's gotta have some really cool cars, which they do. Ah, yes, let's not forget, you gotta have a love story too. Why do we always gotta have a love story? Why can't we just have one movie, good movie, no love story? Why can't he be so focused on racing and winning and becoming great that he has no time for love? How about that scenario? How unique would that be? What's a racing movie without crashes? Remember this one? This is Jann's crash. I won't show you the whole thing. And when there's crashes, there's gotta be some tears. There's your tears. I like to might add, this was one of the worst crying scenes I've ever seen. This actress was not believable for 1 second. The most amazing part of this movie is it's a real, true story based on a real person. There really is a Jann out there. But what makes this even more cool, he was a stunt double in the movie. So imagine this. He is the stunt double of the actor playing him. So it's like one of those wacky worlds where the person wears a t-shirt of someone else wearing his t-shirt. He's the t-shirt. He's a stunt double for the actor playing him. How crazy is that? That's kind of cool. And from my understanding, he still races today. I have to admit that I was a little surprised about how this movie was. Going in, I had very, very low expectations. But I did find myself enjoying this movie. Now, is this movie gonna win any Oscars or awards for acting? Nah. The way it was filmed, the camera angles, the movement of the camera, the cinematography, the sound, the CGI wasn't bad either. Made it an enjoyable movie. So for me, overall, I give this movie a 5.1. In my opinion, it was a solid, entertaining movie, but the acting could be questionable in quite a few scenes, especially from Archie and his mom. I forget the lady who played his mom. What also came out of this movie was there was an Orlando Bloom sighting. So overall, I give this movie a 5.1. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Dreams, got things that I want to do. I got plans, got schemes that I follow through. I make all my gains from what I produce. I don't lose, I